Hello, Flickernauts.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, we're back.
Yeah,
At least for one night this month. Yeah.
A great comeback tour.
Yes. For this night in April only. We're sorry for being absent for quite some time, and we will be absent, I think, through most of May as well, unfortunately, because we're off doing stuff. Work and private life, just crazy. But we're here tonight. We have fun. And let's see. Yeah. So life do be lifing. Yes, Nils. It's lifing extra hard at the moment, but it's also good. You get to feel you being alive. But yeah, today is a pretty special episode, actually. We have some actually very special friends and Flickernauts joining us. Without further ado, let's bring them onto stage. Hello, Altamar.
Hi.
Hi, morning.
Welcome to your first time in the Flickerverse.
Yeah. Thank you for the invitation.
On a live stream.
It's quite exciting. The first time, not just in the chat.
Yeah. So how are you doing?
Yeah, life is lifing. A lot of work. My pupils want lessons. I still have to prepare. Well, I'm not, but yeah. And so it's yes, words. Always the words. Back to you.
I'm up since 5. I had the early shift at work, but it was relatively calm today at work. I could do my research. It was okay. So, but the day was long for us.
Yeah, so we're really grateful that you're joining us today, and you're getting some hellos in chat from people. Hi Phil. Hi Dana Lou. Hello Nils. You all. Yeah, but I think we'll just jump into. I mean, we wanted you on for quite some time, but we actually do have a special reason for you being here today, and that's because, well, Altamar, you were one of the winners in the Fashion Fantasy raffle.
Yes.
So,
yes, for all who bought the Fashion and Fantasy, to recapitulate, for all who bought the Fashion and Fantasy in January.
January.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
I think 4 winners or 5 would be chosen, but only 4 would join the call in the end. And yes, the call was 3 weeks ago. Yes, was very exciting.
And it was with Rafe and
Justine and Sharon as the moderator.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was uncertain if Sharon was in it. Okay. So you were 4 people there at the same time.
Yeah. Yes, at the same time. Initially, it was just 40 minutes, the standard Zoom time for those who don't pay for Zoom. But in the end, Ray said, let's do another round, and we ended like 60, 70 minutes with them.
Yes, he loves to chat.
Yeah.
So initially we had to give 5 questions so they could prepare and pick out the questions they want to answer, or questions they could not, must not answer. And
yeah, I believe you said they weren't allowed to talk about what would have come in upcoming seasons. That
Yes.
was, yeah.
Rafe said something like NDAs last a lifetime, even if the show is over.
Yeah.
But yet one little story he shared. But I think we'll come to that.
We keep
So
it still to the frame. Sorry. You go, Uno.
no. So I was just gonna ask. I know you shared some of the questions in the Discord, but what were your questions that?
My question. I asked about which costume they would wear for business and casual. I asked for their most proud scene they did. And can't remember everything.
Yes. I can't remember. It's too long.
Yeah, it's
Team
fine.
Discord.
We will.
Somewhere in the Discord.
General flickering.
Okay, so like, what were some of the like takeouts from the Zoom call?
Yeah, they did rounds. Justine and Rafe each picked a question and answered it from everyone of the winners. So we did 11 questions in the 70 minutes, and yeah, some were quite interesting. Learned new stuff, but yeah. For the other winners, I have to say, one of them was Koala Sadai.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
Yes, one was a cosplayer, or the other two were from the States. A cosplayer, Jenny, something like that. She does Moraine cosplay and something like that.
So she had in the background the Moraine's Bolero, her shoulder piece from season 1, and she says she she dabbled in leatherwork and put more work into it and created it, and asked Sharon a few questions about leatherwork, and it was quite fun.
And the fourth winner was a new fan who just found the series in late 2024 and is now a big fan of the story.
Oh, that's cool. A little mix of people. Let's see. Lights Blinded Fool is asking if the interview is recorded somewhere. I'm assuming not, but
I wasn't allowed to record it.
No.
In any form, or take screenshots or anything.
Okay.
So what we remember is what we took notes. That's only things we could remember from it.
Daniel, were you allowed to sit in on the Zoom as well, or?
No, I was. Atema prepared a second screen behind the actual screen, and that I can watch and listen from the behind the scenes.
Okay, yeah.
Write something as well to help memorize everything they said. It was quite fascinating, and so Rafe, he talked and mentioned a lot of details and couldn't stop speaking. It was amazing, and I loved it so much. And so in my opinion, they could edit another round. It was
Yeah, I reckon that.
amazing.
I mean, you see how chatty he is about it, and how passionate he is, how much the series really means to him.
Really
So fuck all
fantastic.
those.
Yes.
Yeah, so fuck all the book cloaks.
Mm.
I found your pictures, by the way. I just went a bit through Discord. First question was, as you said, which costume would you wear in everyday life and one in business context?
Yes,
Then-
they answered that. I need to find the notes. Justine answered. She found every costume extremely amazing, of course, but she would wear the Lanfear Dominatrix outfit as the business outfit. And for a casual, one of the Aiel costumes, because they looked so comfy and practical, and you could stab people with it.
Casual stabbing.
But
That's-
Sharon added that it took like 200 hours to put on the costumes, and if some of the actors had to go to the toilet, yes, it was the first change to the costume they've made. Yes. And Rafe said he loves the Two Rivers vibe, and he would wear like a sheep wool cloak and a little hat or something like that.
They
Oh,
look very
the
comfy
reverse
as
sweater.
well.
Yes.
Yeah.
And for business, he would have taken any Age of Legends costume.
That seems very fitting. Yeah.
I feel Rand has a good range, or Rand and Rand's like ancestors have a good like range of casual to business.
Yes, he had the anecdote that he wore Yosha's season 1 outfit to the Halloween party of the crew in season 1. Who was?
Oh.
Yeah. He sneaked in the costume department and put it on.
Oh, that sweater.
Uh,
That season 1 sweater looked so good.
Rand's a red coat for casual wear.
From
That's more like
from season 2 with the herons.
Yeah, right. The red coat.
doesn't feel very casual, but I would wear it anytime.
I would wear this in business, yes. But actually, I think it must be quite comfy as well. But
So yeah, what's your like favorite outfits for business or casual?
well, to make a present to entering a room, I guess Turok's big gown. It would be quite impressive, I think, and would dominate the classroom.
I think I would wear the blue jacket from Rand from season 2 with the golden sunrise on the back.
Oh.
I think it's casual and business.
I think that would look really good on you. Good choice.
If I could have the chance, I would ask Sharon if she would send us some costumes, but I don't think it's possible.
I need to take out another mortgage if they ever give costumes to auctions, because I need to get Fail's costume.
We talked about that too with Turak's costume, and we said, who needs a couch? We just throw out the couch to make some room for Turak's costume.
Yeah.
A friend of mine just sold her couch because she hasn't used it in 4 years. So yeah, go ahead.
maybe a question. The first question that was asked is there any member of the Forsaken that didn't make it to the screen that would you have loved to have added? And Rafe said everyone, and they talked so much about them in the writer's room. And his favorite Forsaken is Grendal, and they even talked about bringing her to season 3, but they thought they wouldn't bring her, make her justice just for one scene to bring her into season 3.
Yeah.
So they postponed it. And they said Leia Costa was a great Mogedian for season 2, but initially Leia Costa was in the casting for Lanfear, and obviously he was kind of impressive Lanfear initially.
Interesting. I did not know that.
No, but she did the Moggy creepy stuff so well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like after seeing her as Moggy, I think I have a hard time seeing her as a Lanfear character.
The biggest problem is I now have a crush on Moggy.
Yeah.
True.
I think a lot of us.
It's dangerous. Why so cute?
I don't know if I am allowed to say it, but in the afternoon, in the evening, we close our door and we say to keep Lanfear away. And but sometimes I wonder if every Forsaken could join us and have a party with us, especially Lanfear and Mogedian. That would a dream come true.
I mean, if you're not standing in Lanfear's way, and if you're not in a relationship with Rand, I think you could have a lot of fun with Lanfear.
I think so too. Oh, first, what Phil asked, I saw that video, but I haven't found the translation yet. If anyone has the link, just send it, please. I want to listen to it.
Yeah, please put it up in all the Discords and stuff. I haven't had time to look into it. I saw Roger, you texted me about it earlier, but I didn't have time to look it up.
That there must be someone who is a fan of the Wheel of Time and speaks Spanish.
There's a lot of Spanish fans out there.
Yeah.
So
Spanish speaking.
Yeah, the next question was about whether the main cast has given input while filming, and a big yes. Everyone was so involved with their characters, though they gave input, and would their character do that, or would it fit for them? And Rafe always asked the actors how they want to explore the characters in the next season, and for Rosamund, of course, because she's such an high quality actor, he assumed that she wanted to act out the little details interpersonally between the characters, but Rosamund said, I just want to blow stuff up.
Fair enough. And she did.
And she did. Yeah.
That's an answer I didn't expect. If you see, I mean, if you see Ross in interviews, she's always very cultured. She's very approachable too, but she has so much knowledge, and it's not that. Just
it feels like it could go either way with her, because on the one hand she could do this really cultured, and then in the next thing you see her, she's like dismantling a pineapple in a very sexual way. So
Yes.
yeah.
But I think it was informed by Moraine's story in season 2, where she couldn't channel the whole season, and when she was able again to channel, she wanted to use it. So maybe in that direction.
In a quite explosive way.
Yeah, and she did it well. I think that's still one of the best scenes of season 2, when she's channeling on the beach and Lan.
So
Lan
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially I like, as in the scene, I like especially the feel of the weaves, also these delicate but powerful weaves. They caress the sand, and Moraine channeling the fire and coming all together. Also it's a beautiful scene. A beautiful job.
Totally agree with you there.
So did you have any other
questions? I could go through the questions.
Yeah.
That's okay for you.
Yeah.
Yes, in the same question with Moraine blowing stuff up, that was the point why they introduced Sarkanen as the female Tangria, because they knew they wanted a fight at the end of the season between Moraine and Lanfear, but they also knew that their power levels are quite different.
Yeah.
So they needed something to bring them equal, and because of that, Sarkanen was introduced, and to be the mirror of Kalandor in season 4.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, it feels like a logical tweak of the story, and also instead of using the Shodan Call statues, having like so many like legendary weapons.
Yeah.
Like
I wonder if we would have gotten the Shodan Call at all.
I think they said they don't want it to double something. There's a strong Tangria, and there's an even stronger Tangria.
Yeah.
They want to double.
Yeah, and you would have to introduce another plot to find them, to even know that they're there and where they are. It just takes so much screen time away that you could use otherwise, and then use the Sarkanen, which is in Radiant, where you are already in season 3. And then it makes no sense to later find the Shodan Call as well.
No, and it feels also easier to cut the big ass statues than to cut and cut Kalandor. Kalandor needs to be there.
Yeah.
We need the whole Arthurian bit.
I wonder if they, as a later in the season, season 5, 6, whatever, Vora's Sangria, which was used, or that was used by Egwene. I think it's something different than the Quadrancars or Sarkanen, because it's for Egwene an important.
I'm pretty sure we would have gotten that.
Yeah.
A lot of questions that pop in my mind. I would like answers from Ray. Ray, if you're watching, we want another Zoom call.
Just make it a weekly Zoom call.
Yeah.
I would be happy with it. It's perfectly fine.
Yes. So for the next question, what went behind the decision to age up Moraine and Swan? And they said they discussed this in season 1, and the ageless face thing would have blown up their budget if they did that to all Aes Sedai. So they searched for an actress in their late 30s, early 40s as the main character, as Moraine, and picked every other Aes Sedai to fit around her, who have this eerie Aes Sedai feeling. And yes. So
I think that was one thing that I was like, you were wondering before we even like got to season 1. I was like, are they gonna try to make them look like ageless? How are they gonna do that? Like, is it?
First of all, how does that look in the first way?
Yeah.
It's you read it and it sounds cool, but you can't imagine anything.
Like one of those great Instagram filters.
Yeah, very much. Just like smooth, nondescript face. Sort of.
Same with the boar. I couldn't imagine how that should look, and I think they did that perfectly.
Yeah, that was really cool.
In my head, the boar, there was always, like it's like in the Blight, there's always a tunnel, there's always a cave, and they're drilling, but they're not drilling really, they're drilling metaphorically. Or metaphysically.
Yeah, I imagine that's some sort of just like cracks in space.
Yeah.
Like a rift or something.
Yeah. As we read the books, it was difficult to visualize it. They always, as Robert John wrote, it's a tunnel, but it's not a tunnel. The boar actually, and it's the boar isn't in this place, but is in this place. It was quite confusing.
It's like going into quantum physics.
Yeah, it's like asking, where did the Big Bang happen? It's not, you can't point at any direction and say, yeah, it's over there, because it's everywhere, because nothing was before, and then suddenly everything was, and everything that was the Big Bang as well. So
the next question was one of mine. Which scene or element from the show are you personally most proud of in terms of how it was brought to life on screen? For Justine, it was the end sequence of season 3, because it was such a monster of a scene with the fight between Moraine and Lanfear, intercut with Rand's scene in the Golden Bowl, and of course Swan's scene at the White Tower. She was most proud how that turned out in the end, and that would be the end of the show, and that's a big point to go on.
Went out with a bang.
Yes.
Yeah.
And for Rafe, it was Rhuidean, and I think he told this story before, but for his initial pitch for the show, he always said, if we could get the viewers to Rhuidean, then they would hang on to the series. And yes, but the producers was very afraid of this scene. Thank God you wouldn't do that whole scene with the time travel, but they did, and it did well.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of which, just hold on for a second. We have, just while we're talking about Rhuidean, I just wanted to share this. It's been, the Rhuidean episode has been nominated for a Hugo Award for Best TV Episode of 2025. So
awesome.
Fingers crossed, they deserve all the awards. Even though, I mean, the competition is. I've seen all of these except the Doctor Who one, and those are all great episodes. But of course, we're rooting for the Wheel of Time
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, just to stick it in Amazon's face. Yeah, you cancelled it, but it was the best TV show last year, the best TV episode last year.
Mm.
Screw you, Bezos.
Biased? Us? No. Never.
Never.
Just want did Sharon answer any questions or talk about anything, or did she just like steer the?
There was a very specific question to the Amelin dress of Egwene in her third ring. Yes. What material it was. It was silk. The one of the participants wanted to recreate it and asked which material it was. So, and
was it the fabric in Berlin? Or
no,
or was it Swans?
Swans.
It was. It's amazing. They go to stores and just find these fabrics and say, oh, we use them for the Wheel of Time. It's a little shop in Berlin, I think it was, and they thought, yes, it's perfect. I can't imagine to find these fabrics, and they just go somewhere and find them, and it makes it's in the show. It's quite fascinating. I think.
Yeah.
It feels like that's like 90% of what Sharon does is just like going around to like small thrift stores and just like rummaging around.
Like Lady Suroth's headpiece. It was just a bowl, I think, a metal bowl.
All right.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can turn anything into fashion, which is if you're talented enough.
I mean, I once wore a fruit bowl at work as a headpiece, and it did suit me quite well.
Was it comfortable?
Not really, and it didn't stay on that well. I have to move very carefully.
Yeah,
I'm sure you look wonderful. Sorry.
But all of them always expressed how lucky they were with the crew they had. It was costuming, people on set, and how everyone was involved with the making of the show and the story. So they shared a little story where in season 3 there's this scene in Tavalon with Avienda and Elaine, where they're going through the streets of Tavalon, and a huge crowd of extras all over the set, moving, looking to look like the place is crowded. And someone from the camera crew said, "Is that a novice over there? Why is she out of the tower? She isn't allowed to be out of the tower." So they filmed the scene again without the novice in the back. So it would be the right detail, like from the books. So the novice weren't allowed to be unattended outside of the tower.
Amazing.
That's awesome. That's such a
it shows the love for the Wheel of Time and the story, and it's just little details in the background that, but they have to fit the narrative.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Rafe said how everyone moved on now, but everyone misses the show so much, worked on it, and yes, everyone was outstanding. And he even got a text on the same day from Yosha, where Yosha said that the Wheel of Time was his favorite thing to do he ever worked on, and it meant so much to him. And yes, so they're still in contact, everyone from the show.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I read somewhere that Rafe and Ross are still talking how on the basic level, not that they're feverishly working on it, but that they're still talking if there's a chance and how they could get it going again. No,
All about the
they're
money.
still.
I think it feels like most of the cast and the crew just got along so well and really would jump back on the train again if there's any chance at it.
Initially, as I got the note that as I got the note that I wasn't allowed to record any of it and wasn't allowed to ask anything about the future seasons, was a little bit hyped. Maybe there is something in the background, but Raves didn't seem to be very optimistic in the call. So.
Yeah, I think our biggest bet was Apple TV, because they were, as far as I know, they were in the hunt for the Wheel of Time, but then Amazon got it, and now that Apple has got the Cosmere, I think
they've got the money. Come on, they can.
Yeah, they could and should do it, and
come on,
should not include Brandon as a producer or as a.
That's a whole lot of discussion. So I have no idea how many questions we've gone through, but you have.
Could go on.
Yeah, please. Yeah, fine.
A very specific question was, why was the Aiel War decades long in the show when it was only 2 to 3 years in the books?
Oh, was it?
So, and Rafe answered, for them it was more important to show the emotional impact of the war instead of just matching the timeline for it. So.
Got another guest.
Oh, hello.
Shush.
Another interesting question was, is there anything you would change due to the reaction to the adaptation choices? If they had a Tamriel to go back in time and tell them don't do that, it would cause such a reaction. Yes, and Justine just elaborated that this was such a big task to compress those books into a TV adaptation, completely different medium, and an enormous task, and where every single person in the production has an opinion and wants to get his head through, and yeah, so especially season 1, everyone was very nervous because of the huge amount of money they invested in the show. So after that it got better, but it was quite a difficult time for them. And for Rafe, it was they had to cut 10 minutes for every episode in episode 1 and in season 1. So initially we would have gotten 80 minutes more of season 1, but they had to cut it.
I mean, it doesn't sound like that much with 10 minutes, but it's really quite a lot.
It's a whole episode, so
yeah.
It would, he said it would have been a more full version, and they on the way they thought maybe they could release the show with these scenes again, a re-release. Yeah, maybe we could turn it into a hashtag, release the rave cut or something like that.
You really need the rave cut. And I think especially like the first episode of season 1, we needed some more like time in the two rivers before the whole party just left, because that felt quite hasty.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, we got to leave now. It's like, okay, and they just took off without, didn't really get a chance to say proper goodbyes or anything. It felt kind of just like, oh, this happened, we're leaving now.
Yeah, I guess the emotional impact is a little bit lost for the Emancipate 5 or 4 at first, that they had to leave. I get the emotional situation, but maybe a little bit.
You didn't really get time to process it.
Excuse me, sorry?
Yeah, you didn't really have time to process
Yes.
it in the episode. What was I getting? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
And Rafe further said that it was just this decision was driven by focus groups and the algorithm, and so they had to cut it. But he said maybe someone would have turned off the show with this additional 10 minutes, but maybe 3 others would have fallen in love with the show in this 10 minutes. So, but if you only trust the algorithm, you will never find out.
Yeah. And it's like every show these days can't be made for like people to be able to like scroll their phones at the same time. It's just
The Wheel of Time isn't the show for that.
no.
Maybe House of the Dragon, they're telling the same story in the 3rd season now. Maybe that's good enough for...
I couldn't even finish season 1. I like stopped by episode 4 or 5 something. It's like,
I promise I don't want to start my George R.R. Martin rant all over again.
we don't have time for that today.
No. Fuck this guy.
Yeah. And of course, Justine said if they could warn themselves that COVID is coming, she would have done it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we had quite possibly the roughest start
Yeah.
with COVID and the
Barney
impact.
leaving.
Barney leaving, the impact of the restrictions of what they could film and how they could film, and then what was left of the budget by then.
Then we got the writer's strike.
Yeah.
But some stuff were actually positive from the writer's strike, because that means that what the writers had written couldn't be changed, so no one could go in and say, oh, you need to cut this. So it's like, this is the script, this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
You can't, no one's allowed to do anything with it, for good or for bad.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and then season 2 is a good chunk of getting them where they should be for season 3 and making up for Barney's leaving.
Yeah. Season 2, there's a question revolving around that. For example, Koala asked a question that did some flips from the book to the show, like Perrin that writes letters home instead of the girls, and Elaine sends 2 letters to her mom instead of 2 letters to Rand, and fun little flips like that, and how the writing process was for that. And they said it was really their choice to do that, and it's no accident, all these flips. And they talked with Marcus if he could see Perrin do this, write letters home, and they all agreed it would be what Perrin would do, our Perrin from the show. And yeah, and with the letters, they had many meetings about the letters Elaine sent. And so the producer said, so Elaine sends 3 letters. No, 2 letters. It's always 2 letters. They made sure that we get that part. It's always 2 letters that Elaine sends. And, yeah, so, but they only had so much time to in the show, of course. So the 2 letters served a different purpose in the show than in the books.
I'm still wondering how they sent those how like those letters got to Perrin. How he had like pigeons from somewhere to go to the tower and deliver those letters, but that's another question.
Or maybe a friendly wolf.
Here, take these.
And the wolf delivered the letters to a pigeon, and the pigeon delivers it to the tower.
I mean, I can see him finding some way to send letters to the tower, but for him to get letters, anyways.
Yeah, and I think now the last question, and maybe interesting. Was the fishing hut a real place, a dream shard, or just in Teleran Riot? And how was it decided to incorporate it into the show? And Justine said all her episodes revolve around the fishing hut, and initially they wanted a room in the White Tower where Moraine and Swan could meet through their Terangria thingies, and but they decided that it had to be something more meaningful to Swan, and changed it so Swan had a place where she could be the woman that she initially wanted to be, a fisherwoman at the river. And yes, genau. And no one knew about it, as we knew, except for Egwene, who took Moraine there, and they included that. They wanted to show that Moraine has grown in trust in Egwene's power and abilities, and she knew Egwene wouldn't tell anyone. And yes. Genau. And now the spiciest part. Rafe said they always wanted to connect it to Teleran Riot because, as we all know, in Teleran Riot, there you can find the souls of dead people, and that's the part he told us. They planned for Moraine dying somewhere down the line, and as her last scene, they would have gotten Moraine coming down to the fishing hut and meeting Swan there, reconnecting in the fishing hut.
Oh.
I'm not crying. Don't look at me.
Yes, and that is what Rafe said. And then we cry. Yes, and then we cry.
So yeah, a place in Teleran Riot. If I understood correctly, that.
Yes.
As I said, I sat behind the monitor during the call, and I wrote a lot of words.
Note.
I took notes. Thank you. And as Rafe said that I had to stop and then write a lot more to memorize everything what he said. It was quite beautiful what he said, and it would quite be devastating, I guess.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would have liked to see that.
But they would have killed Moraine.
Yeah, I like, honestly, later on, instead of coming back and marrying Tom, I like that ending for Moraine's plot way more. Personally.
Yeah.
Wasn't there an info from WoTCon, John Con last week that in season 4, episode 2, she would have gone through the doorway? Wasn't there something in the Discord?
Oh,
That went totally over my head.
I have not seen very much from I've just been like working, so I
Maybe I can
there are
find
some fun news from JordanCon, please. Please share. That was interesting.
I can put it into the chat.
So did they have like some sort of season 4 panel? I'm assuming they have some sort of
really good formatted, but it's in the chat, private chat.
Oh. There. I'll put it in the. Let's see here. So season 4, episode 2 was planned for Mo and Lanfear to go through the doorway. Episode 8 was planned for Dumais Wells. Female Forsaken and Asmodean were to be in the show. Rand and Avienda were to be a couple in the show. Oh. Rand, Elaine, Avienda, no Rand. Okay.
That was the info from JordanCon.
Do you know, like, sources?
I think it was Sarah. I don't know.
Sorry?
I think it was Sarah Nakamura.
Oh, okay. That's a good source then.
I don't know exactly.
Oh, that would have been interesting.
Not confirmed.
No.
Just what I found in the Discord. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Some fun rumors, at least. Also heard some rumors that the Sean.
Yeah, I have a hard time because it's Min's own prediction. Rainbows and carnivals and 3 beautiful women.
Yeah, and I mean, Rafe has talked about like exploring all the relationships and making it like more of a poly.
I mean, by now we will never know.
Well, with Min and her vision with the 3 beautiful women, does it say specifically say that it has to be a romantic relationship, or platonic way with Min?
I just have. I mean, they were building up to the whole Avienda thing. I feel in season 3 with how she acted against Rand. It was very much like she was in the books. I feel, and also like when she came out of the rings. Yeah. But yeah, interesting if that would have been the case. And also, like, do mice wells that so very soon, I feel.
Not really. It would be the midpoint of the show, and Do Mice Wells is about the midpoint of the books.
Yeah, but we haven't had like the whole Ashaman.
Yeah, I know. Well,
yeah.
We'll never know.
Or maybe we will.
I hope. I will always hope.
Light willing. Right. Were there any other fun tidbits or anything from the Zoom call, or
I think that was about it.
Yes.
We could feel the love they have for the show and everyone who was involved in the making of the Wheel of Time, and it was fun to hear them talk and share endlessly about every question. Everyone had submitted 5 questions, and we only covered 11. And I think if everyone had the time, they would have talked on and on and on.
Yeah. And I don't think I've seen many interviews with Justine, except for like the official Amazon stuff. But I mean, Rafe feels like if you get him going, he'll just talk for hours and hours and hours, and he'll share more than he's supposed to. But yeah, we're so happy that you got to experience that.
Yes. It was just amazing. Yes. Such a surprise. I just caught it by accident, scrolling through Instagram, and saw the post by Fashion and Fantasy, and saw my name, and like 10 minutes later it was gone. And what is happening?
Oh right, yeah. Because like the first post had some, I think, was it personal information?
Email address and whole names, and
yeah. Maybe not the best thing to put on like Instagram. Amazing. We've been talking for an hour. I know you have stuff to do as well and prepare for work and so on. I mean, you can hang around or we can start. How are you feeling about it? Should we pause or take our little flicker for next time? And
yeah, I feel fine.
Yeah.
To do that.
So we can just let's see. Anything else that's been going on that we want to share and talk about, or should we start rounding things off? How are y'all feeling?
Maybe so we was at a flea market the last few weeks to search things for our cosplay. Kirikon. We don't want to set expectations, but it's what I just want to say is it's fun to make something Wheel of Tiny, although the show has ended, and it's always a part of us, and it's just fun to still have it and create something, whether it be cosplay or paintings or
yeah. And we are so happy to have you. So every Wednesday.
Oh.
And we are happy to have you.
Community. We will see you at my KiriCon, and we are quite hyped for that.
Yes. Yeah. So much looking forward to KiriCon.
I'm so happy you joined us in Prague, and that you will join us again. That's awesome.
And I almost forgot to ask the most important question. That is, if Rafe is coming to your wedding.
He hasn't answered that, but I should send him pictures, he said. And yes, and Sharon said the same thing. If I can come, please send pictures. So.
That's amazing. But yeah, we're definitely all looking forward to KiriCon, and I think there might be some official pictures from last year coming out pretty soon. Been waiting for those. Some of the cosplay pictures and stuff for last year. There's been whispers that might be on their way.
Do you have anything planned? Like elaborate like last year's Finn, or?
Like I have a lot of things that I want to do. We'll see what I have time to do. It might just be like updating some of like the Finn cosplay and the Trolla cosplay and stuff like that. And if we don't have time to make something like new from scratch, I have, like, after being to the Fashion and Fantasy in Prague, I do have some costumes that I really want to make.
I was counting on the words on the Raken Warrior. I was expecting to see Agi fly just beneath the ceiling with you on his back.
That like I've said before, at some point I want to make wings, like either a drag car or just like bird Trolloc with actual wings, but it might be a bit difficult to make it this year.
128 days.
I have 3 weeks of vacation, I think, summer, and we'll be away for like let's see. And yes, Nils, that is a Finn figure behind me. Haven't I think I've showed this before. My little Finn.
Wow, amazing.
And I was thinking about making some stuff like this for the auction, if anyone would be interested in.
I gotta start preparing my stuff for the auction that I'm planning, and the other project I've been slacking the last 2 weeks. Yeah.
Like, I'm just looking forward to getting into like summer holidays where I actually have time to get into some more creative stuff. Because now I'm just like going to be away, like working out of town for the foreseeable future. So just staying at hotels. So there's going to be no time to, unless I like bring a whole fucking bag of.
Oh no, it's it's only my virtual cat I'm preparing. Nothing unusual.
Like we don't need all these trowels and shit. I need like my paint and my sewing kit. Yeah. But yeah, everyone, if you haven't gotten your Malkiri-Con tickets yet and booked hotels and travels, get to it. We need to get to it. I haven't bought Abby's ticket yet, or hotel or travel. So
I'm just shy of the con ticket by now.
Yeah, it's still like which days can like we get off work. It's just trying to figure stuff out. Anyways, like the biggest thank you for joining us tonight. It was
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
so great having you.
Great. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, anytime. So fun listening to like, your Zoom call and everything, and I think everyone in chat has been enjoying it as well. So
I hope so.
Yeah. So, and we love to have guests on. So anytime you want to come back, or anyone else in our little Flickernaut group, please join us. And even though we're not going to be able to live stream as often, like the coming 2 months at least, I think it's going to be a bit on and off, but we're not going far. We're going to.
The wheel wills as the wheel wills.
Yeah.
Weaves. The wheel weaves as the wheel wills.
Yeah.
It's a tongue twister in itself.
Yeah.
I don't know if you watch the previewed reactions with Jay and Adam, that was a running gag on their reactions that Jay always tried to speak that out and I think never got it right. So that's, and it's our second language, so we always get.
Yeah. We're allowed to fuck up as much as we want.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, this has been super awesome, and we'll see you all in a couple of weeks. And we'll keep you posted on when we do our live streams and when we have to take a bit of a break. But so nothing for the coming 2 weeks at least.
Yeah, next week is my wife's birthday, and then I'm on vacation for a week.
Yeah, and I'm probably gonna be out of town for 2 or 3 weeks. So, but we'll keep you posted. We love you, and we'll see you again soon. Stay safe in the Flickerverse, everyone, and flick you another time.
Thanks for being guests, and bye.
Thank you so much.